Alien Romulus is the alien mega blockbuster thriller movie that will show the world that going into the alien spaceship is basically playing Russian roulette with your life. We will dive into the movie review of Alien Romulus, where a team of idiots decide to embark on a mission they will never forget. Directed by Fede Álvarez, the cast of the movie are as follows: Katie Spacey as Rain, David Johnson as Andy the android who was basically surrogated by Rain's father, Isabella Mercad as Kay, and Archie Derax as Tyler. The movie starts off as a bunch of stupid scientists decide to bring in a huge meteor to do experiments. What they're experimenting on and why, it doesn't matter, because as soon as they are killed off, the better we can move on with the story.
Let's take a moment now in remembrance of her life. Moving on!
I'm pretty sure whatever they open finding Monica feels that they have a full course meal on the ship. The next scene, Rain and Andy are at a colony trying to find their way out, but was denied due to not enough work hours, which is BS because the lady increased their work hours on purpose so to keep them to stay.
That's bullshit.
So Rain and Andy found their friends bored out of their mind, having nothing to do. All of them want to get out of the colony but have a plan. Check this out. So the plan is to get onto an unknown ship to take resources like fuel and other things because they heard a beacon through such a radar. This is by far the dumbest plan because they don't know what is on the ship or who is on the ship.
Not a great plan.
The team double downs on their dumb idea and flies onto this unknown ship. So Tyler, Bjorn, and Andy decide to check it out to find resources, which is stupid for a couple of reasons. One, it's pitch black and no one can see. And two, not any of them brought any weapons to defend themselves. How can you go to an unknown ship without preparing yourself for any weapons?
Whole bunch of functional idiots.
And on top of that, gravity constantly erases by going up and down. So they decide to do the dumbest thing ever on the ship. Turn the power on, which activates the ship, which causes the temperature to rise.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
Then, the three men decide to go into one room and get trapped, which is actually a trap. I'm pretty sure these creatures are called the face huggers. Lock them in. The face huggers are sneaky creatures that basically hug your face and smother you, trying to get you prepped.
Oh, that's nasty.
So they just escape the room due to Andy rebooted to a new system which was brought by Rain, and Navarro, who is a pilot, helped them, but not before they froze an army of face huggers, which resulted in Navarro get face hugged. Then a random guy shows up and tells them about the species and its purpose. The real purpose for the scientists is to convince Andy to finish the job, since they could not finish it when the alien wiped them out. I'm pretty sure that's what the alien did. That's what you get for bringing an unknown creature on your ship and not knowing what it is.
Big dummy.
Since this random dude told the team what's going to happen to their pilot, Navarro, Andy's trying to leave her behind, but Bjorn decided to get stupid and drag her onto a ship, leaving everyone behind. Then the alien shows up, busting through Navarro's chest area in front of Kay, who is also actually inspected.
No more!
Because of what Bjorn did, the ship crashes to the other side of the bay.
Like the dumbest motherfucker that ever lived.
So Andy, Rain, and Tyler are left behind trying to join up with them. However, the main event, Alien, shows up, start to take these idiots out. Bjorn gets dumb trying to shock the alien, thinking it's a good idea, but end up getting messed up pretty badly, which leads to Kay running for her life, being chased by Alien. Meanwhile, Andy's objection just changed to finish the job for the company because he was programmed, which results in Kay getting grabbed by the alien and alien being so cold-blooded for not making an effort to save the pregnant lady.
That's cold.
Where the random guy was telling him they was doing research to do reverse engineering subjects. The project was never finished, but he wanted a sample to be shipped to headquarters.
I did what's best for the company.
Alien has other ideas and to chase them all over the ship. just like in Alien Isolation in video games. The next scene, they found Kate strung up in the air to be Eddie's lunch since Eddie basically killed everyone off the ship. All of a sudden, Alien shows up with his friends, knocked out Andy, made Tyler their next meal, and while Kate, who was released for hanging up, and Rain escaped temporarily. Rain decides to go back to get her surrogate brother Andy and rescue him, but the aliens want to ruin the party by foiling her plans. The aliens fail to do that, and they both escape into a gravity-filled area. When they're about to escape, the Queen alien shows up and wants to spoil the party again, but fail because the gravity has cut off, and that was not too smart. And the movie ends. Right? Wrong. Remember Kay, the pregnant lady? Well, back in the lab, they had grabbed a couple samples from the random guy who was telling about, and she actually took one of the samples of her thinking it could cure her problem. But it really got interesting.
Now this just got interesting.
Now Rain and Andy had to fight this new creature, and this creature basically grew into a full stage body within 5 minutes. Basically, it's a baby and the alien combined into one. So the final showdown between Rain and this new creature was quite compelling, and Rain has the last words. And it survived the chaos just like Sigourney Weaver in the very first Alien movie. The first thing that impressed me was the atmosphere. It reminded me of a game called Alien Isolation, where the character has to look at every corner, sneak past face huggers, and run for your life throughout the movie, trying not to get killed. The only difference is the android was on Rain's friend, but in the game, the android was basically your enemies. This is exactly what I expected from an Alien movie: suspenseful, gritty, and thriller. The characters in the movie did okay. I did not have an issue, but except for one which I did not like, who is Berenger, and he was nerve-wracking the whole time, which I did not like his character, but I was glad he was killed.
Excommunicado.
Alien did what it always does: exterminate his enemies and get them pregnant to make more babies. When you go into an alien ship or alien home turf, don't expect to come back in one piece, because there is no hope for you.
Abandon ship or abandon hope.
And the stupid scientists figured that out, and the team of idiots who went up there trying to get the resources figured that out too. I would rank this movie 8.5 stars because it was actually pretty good with a great storyline. Let me know in the comment section if you're going to see this movie or pass this one up. If you want to see more upcoming movie reviews on my channel, press the like, share, and subscribe button, and we'll see you in the next movie review.
Alien wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.